Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. Before I dive into your reading, intuitive friend, focusing on what you don't see coming in the next 3 months, and that is October, November, and December of 2025, I do want to take a moment to highlight the important astrological and planetary shifts that will be happening during this time. Okay, now these influences do have the power to shape your journey, and they also have the potential here to play a big role in the reading that unfolds for you right after this segment that I'm going to be talking about and explaining what these astrological events are. Okay, now let's take a quick look at what's in store. We're going to start with October 13th. And October 13th, Pluto goes direct in Aquarius. Now, first and foremost, Pluto has been in Aquarius since November 19th, 2024, and will be in Aquarius all the way through March 8th, 2043. So about approximately 18, 19 years is going to be stationed there. Okay. Now, if you remember back in November or October of 2024, I did mention that this is the feeling of Pandora's box opening, things that have been kept secret or things that have been under, under wraps, skeletons in the closet opening up, and a lot of things coming through. And of course, since then till now, we have seen that play out a lot in many different ways, both in the public arena and as well as perhaps in our own lives. Okay. Now, that being said, October 13th, Pluto goes direct. Again, that means back into its normal rotation in Aquarius, because it's been in retrograde since May 4th, 2025. So it's been in retrograde for about 5 months. Now that Pluto is going to go back to its normal rotation, it's going to support the healing process, right? And that's going to be done through transformation, finally ending, ending things that no longer serve, and the sense of rebirth. So things that need to come to light, coming to light for that transformation to occur. The second planetary or astrological event that's coming up is on November 9th through November 29th. And of course, that is Mercury going back into retrograde. Now, good news, this is going to be the last final wrap about the Mercury going in retrograde. But as you know, Mercury is the planet of clarity of the mind and communication. So when it goes into retrograde, which by the way is going to start in Sagittarius season and it's going to end in Scorpio season, it's going to be the time where we're going to reflect, review, re-examine, review, and recalibrate so that we can gain the awareness that we need in order to go back into action once the retrograde ends in Mercury and once it goes back into its direct or normal rotation. Now, remember, sometimes we can experience the fluctuations or the energy of that Mercury in retrograde a week or two before November 9th, or a week or two after November 29th. Okay. So just keep that, into perspective. Now, it's not a good time to start new projects, but it's a great time to tie up loose ends. So if it's a project that you started, or some discussion or some conversation or something that you in a way placed in the back burner during Mercury retrograde, is a great time to finish and wrap that up. Now, the last and final important astrological event or planetary shift that's happening is on December 15th. And that's when Mars, which is the planet of action, is going to enter Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Now, Aries is ruled by Mars, but guess what? Scorpio also is known as that fire, that water sign that in a way mimics that Aries energy as well. Okay. That being said, Mars is definitely going to, in a way, influence its traits while it's in this Capricorn energy. Okay. Now, as I said before, and I don't know if I did, but that's happening on December 15th. All right. So, the good news about this shift is that Mars is exalted in Capricorn. That just simply means that the energies actually work together. So, instead of feeling strained or drained, it's going to be more of an energy of the lessening of the impulse, okay, or impulsivity. It's going to be more ease rather than, tension and drain. So it's actually going to work pretty well here when Mars is in Capricorn on December 15th, because it's going to lessen that impulsivity. It's going to be more of an ease and working together steadily, okay, to create long-term movement, to create stability and security in those things. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about how this may influence each of the astrological signs, but I definitely wanted to come forth and give you this quick insight before I jump into your reading. Now, next is your reading. I'll see you then. Hi, Pisces, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Pisces may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages here potentially for you, October, November, or December. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description boxes. You will see the links down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, before I jump into your reading, Pisces, I do want to mention that the timestamp before this reading is focuses on the three most important astrological events or planetary shifts. Now, of course, there's going to be more than that, but I selected the three most important happening October, November, December. Now, it's important to take a look at what that is and get more information on it by watching that, because that may influence your reading here for October, November, December. Okay. Now, if you already did that, then welcome back and let's jump straight into your reading. Let's see what's coming through for you. Pisces, the unexpected messages, what you don't see coming here. Well, way too many popping up. So let's try that one more time. Okay, the deck is very jumpy here for you, Pisces. All right, let's see what's coming through here. All right. Unexpected messages. You have the sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra, which is connected to a clairvoyancy. It's connected to being able to see see, but not with physical eyes, although that may also be very much connected here. Seeing with your spiritual eyes, your third eye chakra. I'll talk more about that in a minute. You have door to personal healing and happiness and peace. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's start with this middle card here. Now, we could take a look at the spread in different ways. This could be an overall message focusing on October or November or December that you don't see coming. This could also be looked in this way. The sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra, focusing on October, the door to personal healing and happiness, focusing on November, and peace, focusing in December. Okay, so again, take these messages how they may resonate for you. Now, I do want to talk about this middle card here because it is the big emphasis here in your spread. Door to personal healing and happiness. There may be here some type of reconciliation or reunion, or a feeling as if there's something that is maybe whatever situation, circumstance, or event that was felt from the past or recent past is finally uplifting. It's very interesting because Cancer had a very similar reading here to this so far. But yeah, the door to personal healing and happiness, there could be here some type of reconciliation or reunion, especially with the fact that the dove is here. And yeah, I want to say Cancer had that same position in the middle, focusing on happy family. So very interesting. There may be some of you here who may have placements connected to Cancer. If that is the case, take a look at Cancer's reading because this was very, very similar to their message. But here with this healing, again, there could be an apology, a reconciliation, a mending, fixing, or repairing of something here, maybe of a connection. And this does make sense, but because if we're looking at this October, November, December, in November, Mercury is going retrograde from November 9th through the 29th. So when that happens, remember that Mercury is a planet that is very much connected to the clarity of the mind and the clarity of communication. When it's in retrograde, it creates tension in, the clarity of the mind. So there's a little bit more of an internal confusion and miscommunication or misunderstandings are more, have a tendency to show up a whole lot more when Mercury is in retrograde. So also delays as well. Um, so I'm getting here that there could be here the repairing, fixing, mending, the making up, the clean slate type of energy here connected to this door to personal healing, okay? And happiness. So there may be here a situation, circumstance, or an event, whether this situation, circumstance, or event just abrupts or just unexpectedly erupts here, October, November, December. I do feel that there may be here a quick turnaround to that. All right. I do feel that there could be here a reconciliation or reunion here for you. Okay. Now you do have here the sixth chakra, which, as I said before, is connected to the third eye, chakra. Okay. That is about you. Well, first of all, it's about your intuition. So there could be something here that you intuitively you're feeling October, November, December. You may intuitively feel like, okay, I feel like, there's going to be one or two things. There's going to be an argument or a disagreement, and you kind of foresee that, or you foresee the reconciliation or reunion. There's something here in regards to your energy picking up what you are unable to see with your physical eyes, but you're able to detect and to feel and to experience with your intuition, okay, with your ability to be sensitive in that way. And when I mean sensitive, I mean your six senses, the sensitivity of your six senses. So that being said, I feel, and by the way, you do have the number 40 here with this card. Now, if I drop that 0 and I look at the number 4 is all about stability. I'm going to tell you something very, very similar to the Cancer reading here. So I don't know if this is maybe even connected, with you, Pisces, and this may be connected with you and someone who's a Cancer. They literally also had the number 4, I want to say as well, with the happy family. So maybe there's someone here who has a placement in Cancer, whether it's their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart. I got to say it again because it's coming through again. Whatever this situation, circumstance, or event may be whether it erupts October, November, December, that unexpected energy, or whether the reconciliation is what comes to the surface here. Either way, there's the sense of inner peace. So I do feel that there is going to be a reconciliation here. There's going to be either an apology, someone realizing here that, something needs to be put to rest, that an argument or a disagreement or different points of view here need to be resolved, so that there could be here the sense of mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic peace here. Okay, so very, very interesting, because you have two doves. You have one dove here. Okay, so you have I don't know if you could see it, but there's a dove there. Let me see. Maybe if there you go. You should be able to see it now. So I dimmed the light a little bit. Okay, you have one dove there, and then you also have another dove here in the corner. Okay, so doves are about peace. So it's about making peace, maybe accepting an apology, asking for an apology, repairing something. This could also be talking about mental peace, finally feeling at ease with something, emotionally at peace, feeling at ease with something here. Again, happiness is indicated there in that middle card. All right, let's get more information here. Let's get more clarity here in connection to your reading, what you don't see coming October, November, December here. Okay. All right, so you have here, okay, so I'll take it. I mean, it was supposed to be this whole, okay, never mind. We're gonna take it. It says grown up impatience and lucky symbol crucial card. Okay, so, and it's interesting because this lucky symbol crucial card is talking about exercising control, okay, avoiding manipulation tactics here, okay? So let's take a look here, Pisces, what is coming through here in your what you don't see coming. Now, here with grown up impatience, it says autonomy, empowerment, and self confidence. There may be this sense of either realizing something from a point of view of looking at it from a more mature type of angle. There may be here an emotional intelligence that's going to be required here, whether on your end or on the end of the person, people, or circumstances may be talking about. The fact that you have the sixth chakra, which again, it's the third eye chakra, connected here with patience and grown up, it's as if there's a higher awareness here that may kick in October, November, December, connected to either a situation, circumstance, or event that needs to be maybe taken a look from a different angle. Okay. What I'm also getting here is that there is a need for patience, the patience to understand that there may be um, kind of like understanding that maybe another person needs more time to come to the same awareness as you in regards to maybe mending, fixing, or repairing something. And I know I've said this before, Pisces, but Cancer had the same exact patience card, not this one. They had a card that said patience in this section right here. So very, very telling here. I feel that there's something here connected with a Cancer. Now, it could be a Cancer sun, moon, rising Venus. There could be other placements on their astrological natal chart, but that's coming through very, very strongly. You also have here lucky symbol, crucial card, exercise control, avoid manipulative tactics. Okay, so I do feel again there's a sense of not only exercising control, but also being very aware that whatever it is, whether it was someone flaring up maybe they got, they're hot tempered and it was a heated discussion, a heated argument, maybe something that may have created some sense of, heartbreak here, maybe someone's words or someone's actions. Because I'm getting here very quick tempered also. And I want to say, I don't know why this is coming through so clearly, but I'm gonna tell you, Cancer had fire in this section over here. So the similarities here, the coincidences here are way, way too much. I do feel that this may be very much connected to someone who may have Cancer somewhere in a very important placement. What I'm getting here with the lucky symbol, the crucial card, is your ability to see past the manipulation, your ability to see past the anger or past the words being said that may be hurtful, an action that may occur abruptly here, October, November, December. You may not feel at peace right away, but I feel that with time, that's why you have patience here. With time, there's some sense of realization here that's going to happen. Now, this could also be you forgiving yourself about something that you may feel badly about, that you may have lost your temper, or you may have allowed either someone's comment to get the best of you. But there's a realization here of making up, of apologizing, or, bringing something back into balance here. So very, very interesting here because, again, like I said, oh, all right. So you have the Two of Pentacles with the High Priestess. You also have the Two of Swords here as well. So High Priestess, again with the intuition, okay? It says here, my intuition guides me to the truth. Your intuition is going to be super important here. There's going to be some sense of an aha moment here, intuitively, this is going to make sense when the time comes. I feel like right now at this moment in time, this could feel like this is very far off, or this may not make sense right now. It may make sense October, November, or December. But your intuition is going to be heightened. You're going to be able to see, feel, or experience something in a very different way because there's going to be something here connected to your higher consciousness. Okay. So your ability to connect more with your senses, maybe with your yin energy. And even if on the intellectual or logical, rational level, you may be thinking something very different, I feel that your intuition is going to lead you here to some type of clarity. So pay attention to that. Two of Pentacles, you have, I calmly make the best possible decision. Remember what I just said about that patience. There's a sense of calmness here with time. This fire, okay, this fire energy, this, anger or being upset at someone or whatever, unexpected, sudden change, realization, revelation, argument, or tension may be, there will be time here where you may be allowing yourself the time to disconnect, take a step back, and recalibrate your emotions, your energy, and start seeing here as making a very important decision because Pentacles energy is about valuable. So there may be two things here that may be coming up, two things that are equally valuable to you, but you realizing that it's time to make a decision on what you may want to do here. You may be also on the fence about something here. So there may be two important points that you're on the fence about. Should I or shouldn't I? Like you'll have a really good strong point for the yes, and you may have a really strong point for the no. So I feel here that once the emotions die down and the dust settles, then there's a possibility here to come to a decision about something once, you feel, more at peace, okay? Having that mental peace or emotional peace, okay? Once you calm down is how this is feeling. You also have here the 10 of Swords, and it says here, I see the truth in this ending. So there may be some unexpected ending here coming up October, November, December. This may be you choosing to end something, or you choosing to end the debate, the argument, and choosing for reconciliation. For others of you, you may be choosing to just let bygones be bygones, and there may be an ending here. But the 10 of Swords is really about not only a painful ending, but is also letting things go that you may be carrying this dead weight on you in your mind, thinking about the argument, thinking about the disagreement, focusing on how hurtful those words or those actions were. And the 10 of Swords is saying that you may be making up your mind here on letting something go, whether it's letting something go or letting someone or a situation go. And again, it could go either way. There could be a healing and fixing, mending, repairing. Or for some of you, it's like now that you see the truth about something, you will make your choice here maybe to end either a connection, a situation, a circumstance, or event. 10 of Swords has a lot to do with deception, with manipulation, which is interesting because here it says avoid manipulative tactics. So there's in a sense here of you being able to see through someone's manipulation tactics or deceit. This could be also, like I said, a revelation, you finding out something unexpectedly, something that may have been weighing in regards to your intuition, or your intuition may have been kind of giving you sign symbol synchronicities here. I feel that you will be making the best possible choice for yourself. And there may be a little bit of time here where you're just going to need to wait. Again, for the dust to settle, for your emotions to, calm down before you actually make a very important decision. That being said, let's take a look here at the potential um, advice here for you. All right, let's take a look here. What's the advice here for Pisces? What you don't see coming. I feel at the end, whatever this is, however this may resonate for you, there's a happy ending here. There's a sense of peace at the end of all of this. That's coming through October, November, or December. Because there's gonna, something flipped over. Hold on one second. Let's take a look. Inner peace. Look at that. You saw that. That just flipped over. I like I said, I feel something's gonna be resolved. This is beautiful. You have inner peace. The chaos outside, it's stirring waves within your heart. Remember, you have the right to determine your emotions. It's exactly what I was talking about here. Yeah, about this grown up impatience, about you being aware of the manipulation tactics, of you choosing to either, accept an apology or ask for an apology. Yeah, very, very interesting. It says, remember, you have the right to determine your emotions. Let inner peace summon higher level outcomes for you. Remember that I was talking about that higher consciousness, that higher awareness. There you go. It's coming through again. So is peace. I mean, wow. Talk about validation confirmation. Let's see. Let me do this. There you go. I'm going to bring this up close so you guys could see it. Talk about validation confirmation. I wish you the very best here, Pisces. I hope these messages have been insightful. Remember, if it doesn't make sense now, it may make sense October, November, or December. That being said, I'll see you soon.